Donna J. Jodhan presents Dining with Donna, a weekly podcast where Donna shares a delicious recipe with you, gives you a bonus recipe, and ends off her podcast with time-saving tips for your kitchen. Her recipes are easy to follow, easy to put together, and most yummy and delicious for family and friends. Donna's recipes are favorites for everyone. They are tried and approved, and she guarantees you'll be able to make them your favorite. It's time to cook and bake, and Donna is waiting to show you how.
Hello, and I'm Donna J. Jodhan, your host for the Dining with Donna podcast. Week 4 for January 2025. My goodness, January has really sped along, hasn't it? And we're here to make sure that your tummies are filled, that you are comfortable and dealing with those cold winter days with our recipes, of course. Okay? Right. So, week 4. Thank you everyone for dropping by to continue to listen to my podcasts with your thoughts, recommendations, comments, feedback, and suggestions. Because it is only through you and with you that we can continue on. All right? Don't ever forget that. Okay? It's true. It's very true. All right. So, what do we have in store for you for this week? Okay, let me first summarize what we gave to you last week. Okay? All right. For last week, I call it the potato week. We gave you as the main recipe ham and potato casserole. The bonus recipe was summer potato salad, and it's not summer, folks, but you know, this would do just fine for a winter days salad. Okay? All right, for the tips I gave you, remember that left is loose and right is tight. And I showed you how to deal with creaking floorboards. And the hidden treasure recipe was chipotle corn pudding. Good. I must not forget to thank my little brother Mike in Montreal for continuing to be with me. Mike, I hope you're trying some of my recipes because I'll be checking on you very soon and asking you to make one of these recipes for me. You and Heather. Hope you're both doing good. Okay? So don't forget to keep sending your thoughts, your recommendations, your suggestions, your comments, and your feedback to me at askdonnaonblindlife@gmail.com or to me at donnajodhan@gmail.com. Don't forget to check out my Etsy website, www.etsy.com/shop/blindlybrilliant. There you'll read about my initiative and my mission. First my mission, then my initiative as to why I have launched this website and what I hope to accomplish. Okay. For this week, here's what we're going to cover. Hearty meatball stew will be the first main recipe. Another comfort food for a cold winter January day. The bonus recipe is a wild rice salad. And for my tips, I'm going to show you how to prevent rust from damaging your tools, and after sanding a surface, and I'll end my podcast with my hidden treasure recipe. Okay? All right, let's go to the hearty meatball stew. Let me see if I can find this here. hearty meatball stew. Ready? Crowd into your kitchen. Let's get chatting. Let's get commiserating. Let's get planning. Let's do everything that we can into our favorite corner of the kitchen, where we get to create recipes, could be our own. We could change a recipe, which is someone else's, or we can follow an existing recipe. Whatever you want to do, okay? So you get to relax, recharge, regurgitate, refresh, renew, redo everything here in your kitchen. Let's get our implements together, put them to one side of the counter, put our ingredients to another side of our counter. This helps to save time and save energy, okay? And you won't have to be running back and forth between your drawers, your shelves, your cupboards, and your counters, okay? Hearty meatball stew. Here are the implements that you're going to need. All right. Oops, I don't have a list of the implements for this week. My goodness, that's not very good. But let's go straight to the ingredients. 3 pounds of ground beef or ground turkey. 1 cup of Italian breadcrumbs. So you know you're going to need measuring cups to start with, okay? Put that aside. 4 eggs. 1/2 cup of milk. 1/4 cup of grated Romano cheese. You could buy that grated cheese in the supermarket, not a problem. 2 teaspoons of salt. So now you have measuring cups and measuring spoons are what you need, okay? 2 teaspoons of garlic salt, 2 teaspoons of black pepper, 2 tablespoons of olive oil, 2 cups of water, 2 cups of beef broth, 1 15-ounce can of stewed tomatoes. Do not drain them, okay? Leave them as is. If you can't find a 15-ounce can of tomatoes, just make sure you have 15 ounces of stewed tomatoes. Do not drain them. So now you need a can opener, right? First, measuring cups, measuring spoons, and a can opener, okay? 1 12-ounce can of tomato paste, okay? And you're going to need a can opener, of course, for these 2 cans, all right? I prefer the manual can opener. 1 cup of chopped carrots, 1 cup of chopped onions, 1/4 cup of chopped celery, okay? 1 tablespoon of Italian seasoning. All right, now you're ready to make, right? Here's what you're going to do. Combine your beef, your breadcrumbs, eggs, milk, cheese, salt, garlic, your garlic salt, and pepper in a very large bowl. Okay? Shape into 2-inch meatballs. Okay? 2-inch round meatballs, okay? Okay, then here's what you do. Heat the oil in a skillet over a medium-high heat. Brown your meatballs on all sides. Transfer it to a crock pot. So now you need a crock pot. Okay. Okay. And add your remaining ingredients. Stir it well to combine. Okay. Then here's how you cook it. And you can cover it up and cook on low for 4 to 6 hours. Okay, cook on low for 4 to 6 hours or on high for 2 to 4 hours. Okay, this makes 6 to 8 servings. Sounds good? I think so. Hearty meatball stew. Now let's go to the bonus recipe. Okay. Bonus recipe for this week is a wild rice salad. 2 large unpeeled apples diced. 1 tablespoon of lemon juice. 2 tablespoons of brown sugar. 2 stalks of celery chopped, 2 cups of cooked wild rice. Make sure that it is chilled. Okay. 1/2 cup of plain non-fat yogurt. Right. 1/2 cup of low-fat mayonnaise. Tops your diced apples with lemon juice and brown sugar. Okay. Stir in your celery and rice. Okay. And blend together your yogurt and mayonnaise. This makes 6 servings. Okay. Easy? Yeah. And before you blend in, after you blend in your yogurt and mayonnaise, toss in the remaining ingredients. This makes 6 servings. 6, healthy servings. I would say 6 good enough servings that you would be satisfied with it. Okay? All right. All right. Here are my tips for week 4. How do you prevent rust on tools? How do you prevent rust from getting on your tools? Here's what you do. Place a piece of charcoal chalk or several mothballs in your toolbox, and this will attract any moisture. Or you can wax your tools with an automobile paste wax. Or you can store small tools in a bucket of sand. Right? So you have 3 alternatives for keeping rust away from your tools. What do you do after sanding a surface? Here's what you do. Pull an old stocking over your hand. Okay? An old nylon stocking and just rub the wood very lightly. So pull an old nylon stocking over your hand and rub lightly over the wood. All right, those are my tips for this week. And I'm just going to summarize what we shared with you for this week. The main recipe was hearty meatball stew. The bonus recipe was wild rice salad. And the tips for this week were preventing rust on tools and what do you do after sanding a surface. Okay, guess you're dying to know what the hidden treasure recipe or recipe treasure is. And it is candied pecans, easy to make. And if you'd like to have a copy of my main recipe, my bonus recipe, you'd like to know what the tips were for this week, or you'd like a copy of the hidden treasure recipe, write to me and ask Donna on Blind Life at gmail.com or write to me at donnajodhan at gmail.com. Put in the subject line the month, so it'll be January. Put in the the week, so it'll be week 4. So you put January, week 4, and put what you're looking for, either the main recipe, the bonus recipe, or the tips, or the hidden treasure recipe. You can also put this in the body of your email. Okay? So don't worry about not being able to listen and take notes all at the same time. I can solve that for you. All right? Visit my website at etsy.com/shop/blindlybrilliant. Take a look and read about my mission and my special initiative. That's it for me for this week, folks. I hope you enjoyed my recipes and my tips. Have a great rest of the week, a great rest of the month, and we'll see you in February. Take care and bye for now.
That's it for this week. Donna hopes that you enjoyed her recipes and that you will take a few minutes to try them out. Stay safe and stay well. Send your thoughts and feedback to Donna at AskDonna on blindlife@gmail.com.